We are doing the important articles of Indian Constitution, and our next article is article number 35, which deals with the power to make laws to give effect fundamental rights. And this power of making laws to give effect fundamental rights, it lies with the union government or the union parliament, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, and not the state legislatures. Now, Article 35, and for 35, our picture is ML, that is mail, okay, email. And now, how we will relate these email with the power of the Union Parliament to make laws. To give effect FR. You got a mail from the Union Parliament saying that these fundamental rights have been suspended, and no matter what a state legislature says, it will stay suspended like till we again pass it. So this is how you're getting mails from the Union Parliament, maybe from Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, and they're saying we are suspending all the fundamental rights because we have this power and state legislature cannot do anything in that. So this was the part 1 of or the phase 1 of the important articles. We will soon start with the phase 2 of the Indian articles as well. Now let us come to the another topic, which are the union, state and the concurrent list. It forms a very important question in UPSC, a very frequent question in prelims per se. The first thing which we now should relate with the list, okay, the union and the state list, it is in 7th schedule. 7 is heaven for us, and we remembered sending a person to heaven can neither be in the list of the union government or the state government. So list, we related it with the 7th schedule. These articles and these schedules, it becomes very important once you write for the mains exam as well, because in subjective exams you are required to give the reference to a particular article or to a particular schedule, and then this time it becomes very handy to remember all these articles in the list. So it is not only important for the prelims per se, where they may ask or they may not ask a particular article or particular schedule, but for mains, once you will be attempting the questions, then it becomes really important for you how you describe and how you give a reference to a particular article schedule. So let's start now with the union, state and the concurrent list. The first thing which we will, it's very obvious, like which we should look for is whether that particular item or that particular subject requires uniformity throughout the country, or whether it doesn't require. So if it definitely requires uniformity throughout the country, then it has to be a union subject. That is very obvious. And the subjects which can have which can bear with the regional variations, then that has to be covered in the state list. Let's start now with the concurrent list. Okay, and for concurrent, our picture was of current. Okay, electric current or electric shock. Concurrent becomes current or the electric current or shock. So first thing what we remembered, it was the Ricky Ponting, he was getting electric shock. So if you still can see that picture in your mind, that funny picture where the Ricky Ponting is getting current, so now that is how Ricky Ponting is Australia for us, and concurrent list was taken from Australia. Okay, so this was the first thing about concurrent list, and let us see now what all items are there in concurrent list, because these are the most confusing items between the union and the state list, because some things are very straightforward, which we can say it has to be in union, it has to be in state, but some items would be very confusing which are there in concurrent list. So let us see how to remember them now. First is the criminal laws. Criminal laws, you can see this criminal here, and this criminal is getting electric shocks by the police, because it is a general philosophy, like if you give them electric shocks, they come out of their the criminal psychology and they can be a good person. So criminals getting shocks, electric shocks. So criminal laws, we are relating it with the concurrent list, or the current shocks with criminals. Second, marriage and divorce, that are the family issues. It includes partition, wits, Okay, the family problems, the joint family, wills, successions, all these issues come under this. So family issues are never less than shocks, okay, are never less than electric shocks because they are equal troublesoming as the electric shock. So family issues are never less than electric shocks or current. So you can see this picture where this family is whole fighting, and for this particular pretty lady, it is like an electric shock for her. So current or concurrent list, we are relating it with the family issues. Cruelty to animal, wildlife and birds. Now it becomes very easy, and now your mind should be in a position to, once you read this and you relate it. So cruelty to animal, how you will be cruel to the animals or wildlife or birds? It is by giving them electric shock. Now you got some bird from outside or maybe some animal, you bought it home and you are giving electric shock to that animal. So that is how you are very cruel, and you can see your picture in your mind now how you are bringing that animal to your home and then giving electric shocks. So cruelty to animals, wildlife, birds, forest is also a concurrent list subject, and once you went to forest and something happened and you were getting electric shock in that forest, and that electric current, it was passing through woods, okay, it was passing through the trees of the forests. So forest, we are relating it with the current list, that is concurrent. Adulteration, the only punishment which should be given to the people who do adulteration in food items, it is to give them electric shock, okay, because they are playing with the health of the people. So adulteration is a serious crime and it has to be dealt severely, and the punishment should be giving electric shocks to the people who do this. Drugs and poisons, again it's easy to relate it with current. Population control, so population control, how you can control population by giving electric shocks to the people who give birth to more than two people, okay, so that is how now government has started doing. So if you give birth to more than two people, you will be given electric shocks. So electric shocks, we are relating it with the population control, or you're giving home to home, giving electric shocks to the people, asking them not to control their family. Trade unions. Education is again a electric shock for many people. It's not easy to learn. It's really boring to study. Factories, electric shocks in factories, it's very common. Electricity, very easy to relate because electricity is mother of current or electric shock. Newspaper, press and books. One day you went out to take the newspaper, and once you touched that, because it's a rainy season, you got a shock. So newspaper, we are relating it with current. Inland waterways, so these all are the concurrent items, and it's very easy and fast for us now. So once we will study that forest or cruelty to animals or criminal laws or family issues, so your mind will automatically come out with that image, okay, you are getting shocked with that. So newspaper, once it will come to your mind, immediately it will give you that sensation of current once you hold that newspaper. So that is how your mind will give you the right picture now if you're linking it right and you are imagining in that fashion. Now let's come to the state list, and our picture for the state has to be CM of that state, that is Shivraj Singh Chauhan is our picture for the state, right? Shivraj Singh Chauhan, the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. So police and prisons, so police and prisons. So you can see like Shivraj Singh Chauhan has been named in some of these scams, and because of those scams, like he has been taken to the prison by the police. So police and prisons. Health and sanitation, he is an health freak, a sanitation freak, and wherever he goes, he mops there, he cleans it. So that is how he gets good name in the press also. So health and sanitation, we are relating it with Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Agriculture, he is from a very humble background, agriculture background. His family was in the profession of agriculture. Intoxicating liquors, okay, that is alcohol. So he doesn't like alcohol, or you can imagine like he is an alcoholic person. He drinks every day. In the night again he drinks. Water. This water includes water supplies, irrigation, canals, drainage, water storage, the water power. Right, so you can see Shivraj Singh Chauhan, he's swimming in the water and suddenly he droned down. So that is how you can relate it with water. Betting and gambling, right? So if a person is alcoholic, it is quite obvious from society point of view that he has to be a person, and that is how he will do betting and gambling also. Taxes on agriculture income. He was from agriculture background, okay? So he didn't like giving taxes on agriculture income, and that is how he has suspended the same in Madhya Pradesh. Fisheries. So fisheries is an important subject. You can see once he drowned down in swimming pool, all fishes were eating Shivraj Singh Chauhan. And if you can see the correct picture where Shivraj Singh Chauhan is lying on the water bed, and fishes are coming and eating the body of Shivraj Singh Chauhan. So then once fishes will come, immediately the picture of fishes eating Shivraj Singh Chauhan will come up to your mind. Taxes on electricity, taxes on the consumption and sale of electricity. Okay, so if you remember, electricity per se was the subject of concurrent list, but now taxes on the sale and consumption of electricity, it comes with the state list. So that is how you have to differentiate between two. Taxes on luxuries, entertainment. So these all are the state list subject, and further you can go through the schedule, the seventh schedule. One particular book, it's very important for the UPSC, that is PM Bakshi Bayer Acts. So this is a book actually which only gives the important, which all the articles, all the important notes about those articles. So PM Bakshi is a very good book. You can find all the schedules in this book, PM Bakshi. So other than these subjects, which will be of national importance, are there in the union list. So all other important taxes except the tax on the agriculture, it comes with the union list, right? Like defense, like international treaties, like piracies, okay? Passports and visas, national highways, railways, foreign laws. One confusing item is lotteries. So here, if you see gambling and betting, it comes with a state list, but lotteries, it comes with the union list. And another thing is insurance. Insurance is also a union subject. The stock exchange, it is very clear. You want fixed policies for the stock exchange, so it has to be with the union list. So that is how now we have differentiated between the concurrent list. Concurrent list was the current, okay? So electric current, we attach other informations. Similarly, you can attach more informations if it is required, but these are the major, like more important ones. Then it is a state list. State list, state was Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, for us, because he represented a state. And then we linked various images with the Shivraj Singh drowning in water, fishes eating, alcoholic drink, then taxes and electricity, then police and prisons, health and sanitation, right? And then finally it was a union list. So it becomes an important question, and once if these types of questions are asked in prelims, students have no choice either to guess on that question or to leave them out. So now you have a very good chance to attempt those types of questions. Now comes to the vice presidents of India in sequence. This presidents in sequence we have already covered. Now it may be a genuine question, like from your side. These are the very factual information, and nowadays it is not asked in UPSC. But this is a wrong philosophy, because it has been asked so many times in UPSC. about presidents, about vice presidents, about the chief justices of India, like the factual questions. And plus this becomes really important for us to remember for the mains also. Once you write mains and you have good subject matter with you, you have some factual informations with you, it becomes very important, and it becomes very critical also to distinguish your answers with the answers of the other students. So, and it doesn't take much time for us, like it hardly takes 5 to 10 minutes for us to remember vice president and presidents, like anything we can do. So presidents, now coming to the vice presidents. So vice president uh, becomes vice captain for us. Vice president is vice captain, okay? Vice captain of Indian cricket team. So vice president becomes vice captain of Indian cricket team. Now vice captain of Indian cricket team is Virat Kohli. So now it is Virat Kohli, and by the time you will see this video, that can be any person. So Virat Kohli. So vice captain of Indian cricket team, vice president becomes vice captain. Now we will see the sequence of some of the things in cricket. Vice captain of Indian cricket team we are talking. So we will see some of the sequence of the things in cricket. Starting with bat, ball and wicket. Bat, ball and wicket, right? Bat, ball and wicket. These are the first three important things. Now bat becomes batsman, ball becomes bowler, wicket becomes wicket keeper, right? Six things: bat, ball, wicket. Bat, ball and wicket, right? These are the three prerequisites for playing cricket. Now with bat, batsman, with ball becomes bowler, with wicket becomes wicket keeper, then umpire, right? So these are the important people, the important prerequisites for playing cricket. Now we come to the batsman. So on head he wears helmet, then gloves, then pads, then shoes. Okay, helmet on head, gloves in hand, pads in legs, and then shoes. So this is the sequence we already know in cricket, which is the important sequence. That is bat, ball, wicket, batsman, bowler, wicket keeper, then umpire, then helmet, then gloves, then pads, and then shoes. Very easy sequence, right? Now what we will do is we will relate this thing with the sequence of vice president, because vice president became vice captain. Okay, vice president becomes vice captain of Indian cricket team. So Indian cricket, so we are linking with the sequence of cricket. Bat becomes, we relate it with Radha Krishna. Radha Krishna, we already see Lord Radha Krishna. So Lord Radha Krishna, they are the having a bat. Okay, Krishna, in spite of his Basuri, Lord Krishna, he is using bat. Okay, to fluid music. So bat, we link it with Radha Krishna or Krishna. So Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan became the first vice president of India. Ball, we relate with Zakir Hussain. Zakir Hussain, the great tabla player, okay, the great musician Zakir Hussain, and who was also there in the ad of Taj Mahal tea. So ball we relate with Zakir Hussain, and Zakir Hussain is playing tabla with a ball, okay, with a ball in his hand. So you have to see that picture where Zakir Hussain is playing tabla with the help of a ball. Wickets, okay, wicket we relate it with VVS Lakshman. It's very easy. VVS Lakshman was a great displayer of India. So wicket, he used to play the balls with the help of a wicket, okay, single wicket, not with a bat. So he's not using bat to face the deliveries, but he's using wicket, the single, that thin one wickets. Batsman, Gopal Swarup. So Gopal Swarup, Lord Gopal, okay, the Lord Krishna's in his child, in its kid avatar, that is a Gopal, normally we say in Indian mythology. So Gopal Swarup with a batsman. So whenever a batsman goes to the crease, he always remember Lord Krishna in his kid avatar, that was the Gopal. because if you remember, like the Krishna stories, Lord Krishna stories, Lord Krishna used to play cricket, okay, because that was the time when his ball went into Yamuna and he went inside the Yamuna and defeated Kaliya Nag. Okay, so Lord Krishna also used to play cricket. So Krishna or Gopal, the kid avatar of Krishna, we are relating it with batsman. Bowler, it is Jatti, that is BD Jatti. And if you remember the sequence of precedent, BD Jatti, Jat was in the library and now he is a bowler. Jats are the very aggressive people, and they are, that is how being very aggressive, they are also very good fast bowlers, because we require very aggressive fast bowlers. Wicket keeper becomes Hidayatullah. Hidaya is heart. Hridaya is heart for us, okay? The heart. And if you remember, in our journey to the president house, we related the vehicle actually, which took you from the garden to the main house of the president. It was of heart shape. So heart shape wicket keeper, or we can see the wicket keeper gloves, okay? Those are of heart shape. If you closely see the gloves of wicket keeper, it's of heart shape. So wicket keeper we relate it with Hidayatullah. Empire, okay, so bat, ball, wicket, batsman, bowler, and wicket keeper, and now the umpire. These are the prerequisites to play a cricket to play a game of cricket. So umpire, it is R Venkat Raman. R Venkat Raman, and it is Venkatesh Prasad for us. Venkatesh Prasad was again a very good fast bowler for India. So Venkatesh Prasad, now he was a bowler, but now he has changed his profession, and he has become an umpire now. He is doing umpiring in Indian cricket team or in ICC. Helmet, Shankar Dayal Sharma, and from Shankar Dayal Sharma, our picture is of Shankar. So Lord Shankar wearing helmet, okay, and why he wears helmet? Just to close his third eye, okay, so that nobody can see his third eye. So you have to see that picture where Lord Shankar is wearing helmet. Gloves, K.R. Narayan, and from there we got Narayan, Lord Narayan or Lord Vishnu. So Lord Vishnu is giving you Ashirvad while wearing gloves. Okay, so you can see that hand where Lord Vishnu is wearing gloves and giving you Ashirvad or giving you blessings. Pads, Bhairo Singh Shekhawat or Shekhawat, we get Malika Shekhawat or Malika Sherawat. Bhairo Singh Shekhawat becomes Sherawat, Shekhawat becomes Sherawat or Malika Sherawat, and we relate it with pads. We relate it with pads. So Malika Sherawat doing an item song wearing cricket pads, and it looked really funny when Malika Sherawat is dancing while wearing pads. Okay, now let's have a recap. And now the present one, vice president, we already know, Hamid Ansari, so we need not memorize it. Let's have a recap. The sequence of Indian cricket team or anything in cricket, it is bat we related with Krishna, Radha Krishna. Krishna was playing the flute with the help of bat. Ball, it becomes Zakir Hussain. Zakir Hussain was playing tabla with the help of a ball. Then wicket, VVS Lakshman was playing with the wicket in spite of bat. Then batsman Gopal Sarup. Bowler, we need aggressive bowlers. It was Jat who were very aggressive. Wicket keeper wearing gloves of heart shape, right, Hidayatullah. Umpire Venkatesh Prasad, now R Venkat Raman. Helmet, who was wearing helmet? Lord Shankar. So Shankar Dayal Sharma or the Lord Vishnu giving you the blessings while wearing the gloves. So gloves becomes K.R. Narayan. And pads, Malika Sherawat dancing wearing cricket pads. Or Sherawat we get Shekhawat.